Meet API Bulk Runner and Smart Response Mapper, a lightweight tool for running API requests in bulk, mapping JSON responses, and exporting clean results without building a custom script every time. If you work with APIs, you have probably had this problem before. You need to call the same endpoint for many IDs, customers, orders, tickets, or records. You may have the input in Excel, CSV, or JSON, but turning that into repeated API calls and clean output usually takes extra code. API Bulk Runner is built for that workflow. To get started, open the product folder and launch index.html in your browser. This build includes proxy mode, so you can run APIs in two ways. Use browser direct mode when the API allows browser requests. This works well for CORS-enabled APIs. Use proxy endpoint mode when the API blocks browser requests, needs server-side access, or should go through your own local or hosted backend proxy. You can choose from Node, PHP, or Python proxy examples. For example, if you have Node environment, you can run Node local agent. Once connected, the app is ready to forward requests through your proxy. Now let's build a request. In the request builder, choose the HTTP method, enter the API URL, and configure params, headers, authentication, or request body. You can use variables anywhere. Values should change per request. The Smart Variable Detector automatically finds the fields needed for bulk input. Next, go to Bulk Input. Click Use these columns to create the needed input columns. Then paste rows directly from Excel or Google Sheets. You can also paste CSV or JSON if your input is already structured. Before running a full batch, you can test with first row. In Smart Response Mapping, you can auto-map response fields or add your own custom mappings. The app shows whether each JSON path resolves against the sample response, so you can quickly see what is ready and what needs attention. The results table shows map response fields as clean columns. You can click any row to inspect the request, input, mapped output, raw response, or error details. When you are done, export the results as mapped CSV, mapped JSON, or raw JSON. You can also copy CSV directly to the clipboard. For repeated workflows, save your setup in the template library. Templates can store the request, body, headers, input structure, request mappings, response mappings, and run settings. You can organize templates into folders, load them later, rename them, move them, delete them, and export or import the template library. API Bulk Runner is designed for practical API work, batch lookups, customer checks, order status pulls, ticket enrichment, validation jobs, reporting exports, and internal tool workflows. API Bulk Runner and Smart Response Mapper gives you a simple, reusable workflow for turning bulk API calls into usable data.